What's going on, y'all? It's Keaton7 with Team JVS. I got a chance to check out the first half of the fourth season of Outer Banks. I was really excited about it. I've always loved this show because, I mean, being a North Carolina native, the fact that it's supposedly set in the Outer Banks of North Carolina has always meant a lot to me. And this season, I'm really excited because they were actually able to do some filming in North Carolina. I've spent a lot of time in Wilmington, and they were able to do some of the shoots in the greater part of Wilmington. So I was super stoked about that. I've always loved this show, just the lore and treasure hunting, and honestly how over the top it is. It's such a binge worthy show, and it's also just a lot of fun. Like, there's tense moments, but more than anything, it's just a ton of fun. And being the ocean lover I am, like, I've always just been a super fan of this show. And it continues in this fourth season. This fourth season, like, it widens the plot so much because, I mean, the way that the third season ended, you thought, okay, like, if this show doesn't get renewed, we definitely gave a decent wrap on it. But of course, at the end of the third season, they kind of tease something with Blackbeard, which is really awesome. I've always been a huge pirate fan. It's something that's very, very, very huge here in North Carolina, and so the fact that they're getting a chance to explore some of that lore this season, I think, is really, really cool. The acting is still amazing. These are just fun characters. And they still just manage to get themselves into so much trouble. I'm trying to make sure I don't spoil anything here, but yeah, the cinematography is still amazing, and they add a lot of new cast members this season. So there's a lot of new cast members this season, and they've all done an amazing job. I've really enjoyed seeing these characters interact. I'm trying so hard not to spoil anything for y'all, but I'm really loving this season. I cannot wait to see where it goes because, the thing about this show is, I mean, when it started, they were kids, right? They were in high school still, but now what's happening is they are getting to this point where it's like, okay, this is not just high school drama anymore. This is not something that's going to go away. This is something that's here to, have repercussions on and on and on. So I do love that they are getting to this point in the show where it's like, okay, no takebacks here. Like, this was actually really serious. This isn't just high school drama. This is really, really, like, serious, can't come back from it. And I do love that it is hitting that point because, I mean, like I said, they've been kids this whole time and slowly growing up and things are happening, but now it's getting to the point like, okay, they are in fact young adults, and you're seeing that in these plot lines because the intensity just dials up this season. It absolutely does. But I also love that it does still maintain that wholesomeness that the show has, and that quirkiness, just the vibe between friends and just opposing groups, because the way that the Kooks and the Pogues have beef with each other, it always kind of reminds me of The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. The way you had the Greasers and the Socias. Like, I always liked that dynamic between just two feuding groups. And so, yeah, I really love this show, and I really like what they're doing with this fourth season. I cannot wait to see the second half, and I can't wait to see what y'all think about it. So let me know what you think. Comment, and of course, make sure to check us out at Team JVS. Y'all take care.